are you looking for? Where will your heart's desire take you?
Let's go!
What's going on, everybody? JJ Starwind is here, and welcome to another Starwind Corner episode 74. This one's a doozy, man. I'm just now hearing about this. It's been scattered all across the news over the past day or so. I think by the time you'll hear this episode, it will be 2 days, perhaps. It just depends on how fast I get it uploaded on the net. But anyway, this is about Mr. Travis King, once again, the defected U.S. soldier that decided to run across the border of South Korea going into North Korea. Yeah, that guy. So apparently the North Korean government up and decided to make a public statement about the guy, Travis King, and pretty much said, yeah, he ran over here, and the reason why is because racism. That's right, racism. Defection by racism. So I'm gonna play this clip. It's from BBC News, and you can hear this lady explain how and why Mr. King did what he did.
It's been a month now since this soldier dashed across the border when he was on this tour of the demilitarized zone, and he ran into North Korea and effectively has disappeared into North Korean custody. And this is the very first we've publicly heard from the North Koreans, who say that Travis King has told them that he was being inhumanely treated in the army and he was being racially discriminated against, and also that he was complaining, or he'd become disillusioned with the inequality in America. And so for these reasons, they say Travis King had said that he wanted to either claim asylum in North Korea or a third other country. But, you know, this is only what the North Koreans are telling us Travis King has said, because we haven't heard from him directly since he crossed. We haven't seen him, and the Pentagon has said earlier that they cannot verify these alleged comments. But there's a couple of things I think worth noting, which is, you know, Travis King was in trouble with the authorities here in South Korea before he crossed, and he was due to be sent back to the US, where he was going to be disciplined by the military and possibly even discharged. His parents gave an interview to ABC News in America just a couple of weeks ago, and they said in this time prior to his return, prior to him crossing, he had said in one of the phone calls that he was experiencing some sort of racism within the military, and that his mental state had significantly deteriorated before he crossed.
Okay, so you heard that. Yeah, she pretty much broke it down as to why he allegedly did what he did. Now, of course, again, it's not out of his mouth. We don't even know if the dude is alive. I mean, North Korea pretty much probably got whatever the information they got out of the dude and pretty much disposed of him. You never know. But still, I mean, besides the whole racism allegations, if at all, according to him, because I mean, I heard some crazy stories about Travis King prior to him even getting into the military service. There was a guy in some comment section I read last month or maybe 2 months ago, when this first blew up, this story. He was talking about how, you know, this dude was getting into fights. He would like often, you know, yell out expletives randomly, almost like he had Tourette's, okay, or Tourette's syndrome. So dude was out there, man. Like he clearly was not of the same mind to even join the military, let alone take him from the United States and have him deployed in another country to do military service in a foreign land, okay? So for this dude to just randomly go over the border and then pretty much tell these guys, if he even said it out of his own mouth, this is what North Korea is saying, all right? that he left because he was being, you know, treated unfairly by the United States military because of his skin tone and all this other crap. Yeah, I mean, of all places to run, of all places to go, you chose North Korea out of all these other countries around the world. Clearly, he has not heard of Passport Bros. Clearly, he has not even heard of SYSBM. To even consider other options out here if he's so sick and tired of the United States Army. Okay? He could have always left. He didn't have to stay Army boy for the rest of his days and stuff. Clearly, he was going to stay for the benefits, but because he got so sick and tired of dudes picking on him because he's black, he just up and decided to go to the one country where it is so secretive, it is so heavily monitored, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. Okay? Or perhaps Mr. King didn't believe that all the stories that he heard about North Korea and how, you know, secretive and how inhumane some of their practices are when it comes to people that disobey the government's will. He probably didn't believe any of that stuff. That's why, another reason why he did what he did, over the fact that he was being treated unfairly. But again, that's out of North Korea's mouth, not his. Perhaps he did say it. Who knows? But clearly, they do have this man in custody, if he's still alive. That is, that's if he's still alive. We don't even know. We heard about what happened to the other guy that they had for a while. That happened back in 2017. Mr. Otto Warmbrier, or however you say his name. Sorry if I forget. He came back to America and died in a coma a week later. Okay, so yeah, it ain't looking too hot for Mr. King, man. So those are my thoughts. You guys tell me what you think about this recent development or update on the Travis King fiasco that's happening out there in Korea. And I will be back with another episode, hopefully. This is JJ Starwind. I'll see you all next time.